are you and Leonard putting up a Christmas tree?
Putting up. Well, what's the meaning of that? I'll give you a hint. We use it when you want to build something such as a wall, fence, or building, etc. We use them for Christmas tree. For synonym, we can say erect. Oh, Merry Christmas to you guys!
No, because we don't celebrate the ancient pagan festival of Saturnalia.
Pagan, belonging or relating to a religion that worships many gods, especially one that existed before the main world religions.
But they were pagans. They worshipped false gods.
No, because we don't celebrate the ancient pagan festival of Saturnalia.
Did you ever heard about Saturnalia? Well, it's the ancient Roman festival of Saturn in December. An occasion when people enjoy themselves in a very wild and uncontrolled way.
Gather round, kids. Gather round, kids.
Gather, what's the meaning of that? Means to come together and form a group or to make people do this.
It's time for Sheldon's beloved Christmas special.
Beloved. Well, that's an important word. It's an adjective. Means comes from love. Means loved very much by someone. For synonym, we can say adored.
In the pre-Christian era, as the winter solstice approached and the plants died,
Well, you see, he talked about pre-Christian era, relating to a time before Christ, or the advent of Christianity. In general, completely in general, the phrase pre-Christian refers to not a specific universal date, but the point at which a culture or society, you know what's the meaning of culture or society? Well, there are a community, became so touched by Christianity that it was in fact the dominant influence. So touched by Christianity that it was in fact the dominant influence over previous religious and societal beliefs. Well, that's pre-Christian era, before Christ.
in the pre-Christian era, as the winter solstice approached and the plants died,
Solistic. Well, that's an important word again. Either of the two times during the year when the sun is farthest from the equator. About June 21st, when the sun is farthest north of the equator, and December 22nd, when it is farthest south. Well, can you make a sentence with solistic? It's hard, but if you can, then you're professional at English now.
pagans brought evergreen boughs into their home.
Evergreen bough. Well, that's my favorite tree actually, because evergreen is a tree or bush which has green leaves all the year around. It's all the year green, and that's my favorite tree.
As an act of sympathetic magic. As an act of sympathetic magic.
Sympathetic used to describe someone who knows, especially by what they say, that they understand and care about someone else's suffering. So that's sympathetic.
Intended to guard the life essences of the plants until spring. Intended to guard the life essences of the plants until spring.
Essence. The most basic and important quality of something. Oh, if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe and like that.
This custom was later appropriated by Northern Europeans, and eventually it becomes the so-called Christmas tree.
Appropriated. Take something for one's own use, typically without the owner's permission.
Penny, I know you think you're being generous, but the foundation of gift-giving is reciprocity.
Reciprocity. Well, maybe that's a little hard for you. Means a situation in which two groups agree to help each other by behaving in the same way or by giving each other similar advantages.
Penny, I know you think you're being generous, but the foundation of gift giving is reciprocity.
Foundation, a basic idea, principle, situation, etc. that something develops from.
You haven't given me a gift. You've given me an obligation.
Did she really give him obligation? Obligation means a moral or legal duty to do something.
Don't feel bad, Penny. It's a classic rookie mistake. Don't feel bad, Penny. It's a classic rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake, a basic mistake like one that a person with no experience of an activity would make.
My first Hanukkah with Sheldon, he yelled at me for 8 nights. My first Hanukkah with Sheldon, he yelled at me for 8 nights.
Hanukkah, that's a name of celebration, an 8-day Jewish holiday in November and December.
That's no wonder suicide rates skyrocket this time of year.
No wonder. It is surprising.
That's no wonder suicide rates skyrocket this time of year.
Skyrocket, to rise extremely quickly or make extremely quick progress towards success. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to share this video to your friends.